Welcome to Raw Awakening. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about 5 signs why you are amazing. So the first sign that you are amazing is a really simple sign. And you're going to be quite surprised by it, but I assure you it's true. The first sign that you are amazing is you exist. Whoa! Do you exist? Looks that way. If so, you are amazing. Why do I say this? Because if you look at this spectacular place in which we find ourselves, that we call life, it's incredible. This capacity to know, this capacity to enjoy this grand display, this ability to smile, to use our power of speech, to communicate, to have access, to be this mind, this wisdom, to be able to love, to be able to think, to be able to become self-aware and completely shift your understanding of who and what you are, to be able to be playful and all these other descriptions, all these things that we can observe, do, thoughts, feelings, emotions, events, experiences. It's amazing. So if you exist, by very definition of your existence, that means you're amazing. You don't have to go any further, really. If you exist, you are amazing. Enjoy that. Let that be the reality. It's amazing. Right? If I exist, I'm amazing. It really generates an appreciation of yourself, a massive appreciation of the wonder that you are. You know, you look in the mirror and you see this description that is you, and you've labelled it and conditioned it down into something that's not very important. It's got, oh, it's just me. But you're an incredible being. An incredible being with the entirety of the vast wisdom of whatever you want to call this is available as you, inseparable from you. It wouldn't be if it wasn't for you. You are the creator of the universe. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? So you don't have to look for accomplishments or the validation of others to recognize your innate beauty and vast wisdom. It is here as you. And if you are here, you are it. And this is unquestionable. It's unquestionable. Number 2. This relates to the first one. You are aware. Are you aware? To even begin to answer that question means you are. Even if you refute that question, it means you are. And if you are aware, you are amazing. But don't get confused. I don't mean are you aware as in you have a particular set of beliefs. For instance, I like to be cautious about global warming, or I don't put my trash, I separate my trash into organic and inorganic, or recyclable and food wastes. I'm aware of the plight of animals and I'm a vegan because I'm aware. Or I do yoga because I'm aware that brings me peace and flexibility and other beautiful gifts. Because I love yoga as well. It means to be just aware, just to recognize that the one thing about you that you have, without requiring any input from anybody else, without requiring picking up a textbook or watching a YouTube video or speaking to someone you respect to get feedback, is I am aware. Because before you do anything, this is your state. This is your primordial state. This is your basic state, is awareness. So even to go and take some kind of so-called aware action requires the basic awareness to be acknowledged first. Just acknowledge that awareness now. Wow, it's so aware. It's amazing. And this awareness is continually, it does never end. It's a 24/7 awareness. Even when you sleep, when you go to sleep, you think you're not aware, but you are. It just has no concepts. Because when you wake up, you know you was asleep. Because if you didn't know you was asleep, then you could say you wasn't aware when you were sleeping. You would just jump cut to this moment from yesterday. Just like, you wouldn't even acknowledge it, just jump cut. But it does jump cut, but it jump cuts with an acknowledgement that you know you was asleep and you was aware in a non-conceptual state. So just knowing you're aware is the second one, to know you're amazing. We should just celebrate it now. Let's get some cheers going. Yeah! Right? It's brilliant. I love it. So what's the third sign to know that you are amazing? It's your desire to be of benefit to others. It's your altruistic nature. And everybody has this. It is true that sometimes the dynamic energy of life and what we've learned from others can cloud this, but it never diminishes it. It might redirect it, but it never diminishes it. It's indiminishable. You always want to be a helpful human being in some capacity, whatever decisions that you make, whether it be helping yourself or others. It's always with a view to be of most benefit. It's a natural feeling, and you feel it yourself, and you watch children playing, and children demonstrate it all the time. They demonstrate it all the time. You know, a tiny baby being held by its mother's arms can hand me a candy that it's sucking on. It's like all dripping with stuff, and it's like, because it just knows. I just want to help. You know, or the dummy, it gives you the dummy, right? You know, everyone has a propensity and a desire to be of benefit, and sometimes it can become obscured. And in those times when it does, then that's okay too. That's okay too. And a very nice thing to do in these times is to just pause. Just pause. You can see, what am I doing? You can observe without judging, what am I doing? You know? But when you feel this feeling, which comes up all the time, of wanting to be of desire, you don't even always have to act on it. You can just enjoy it for what it is. Wow, that's my desire to help. You can get this all the time. I was going down the road on my bicycle and I went past a Thai motorcyclist and his engine was spluttering. It was a young boy going to school and his engine was spluttering and his motorbike stopped as I passed him. And my first intention was maybe he needs to borrow my mobile phone to call somebody. Then I realised it's northern Thailand, everyone's got a phone. The kids here are no different from the kids back in England in terms of the possessions they have. And he pulled out his phone and he was on it. But the point is that that always occurs. You see an elderly lady crossing the road, somebody falls over. We always want to help out. We always want to help out. And for people who are vegans who watch this channel, how many times have you seen meat eaters helping an animal? And sometimes, you know, we can look at that and we can be derisive against it and be like, wow, you know, how hypocritical. Or we can be like, wow, of course they want to help. They just lack a certain education. But the desire to help, I've seen it. I've seen, you know, 500, you know, people who are not vegans, 500 non-vegans, trying to pull a shark back into the water. A shark. No one has compassion for a shark, apparently, but we do. So, your desire to be of benefit is the third sign that you are amazing. Right? It's great, isn't it? It's so simple. It's so simple. You don't have to strive for greatness because you are greatness. You don't have to change anything to be amazing because you are amazing. Just every aspect of you is deeply imbued with amazination. I love making up new words. So the fourth sign that you have that you are amazing is your desire to connect. Everybody wants to connect with other human beings. Everybody. Everybody. And we all do it. We make friends, we connect with lovers, we join groups, we bond with our family. And yes, these relationships can become strained, but at the foundation of them is this desire to connect. And it's always good to rely on your ability to be aware. So the second thing that makes you amazing, just to recognize that, just to allow that to be the case, that we love to connect. And it's fine to change relationships, and it's fine to move on. I made a video about it recently. But the desire to connect is never diminished, it's always there. Because we recognize who we are, we recognize one another, we recognize what is common about us, which is this power to know. Right? It's the power to know. It's what's looking, right? That's what's connecting. We sense it in other beings. And we're like, you have it too. We have it too. We are not two, but we have it too. But it's there, right? Every time you go around. And that's another sign you're amazing. And by the way, all of these signs stand alone. This is not a list that's accumulative. Any one of these at any time is enough to let you know for 5 years before you need to check in again that you are amazing. Obviously most people check in all the time and come back with the answer no. So you're quite special here because you just have to check in once, and if one of these characteristics are there, that should be good enough for 5 years for you to know you're amazing. But still do check in because it's fun. It's really, I'm serious. You do not need any more than any one of these factors. And the fifth one, the fifth sign that you know you are amazing is your everlasting, completely inexhaustible, naturally occurring, without needing to do anything, compassion. Compassion. Humans are compassionate creatures. And the fact that we have compassion is a complete testament to how amazing we are Amazing. To be able to look at the situation of another person or being, sentient being, even plants. My mum even has compassion for objects. You know, let's not go there. But we do. We care. We care about each other and other things so much. We really do. And again, I'm not talking about how compassion can become distorted, where it doesn't become a majestic display of activity. But the root compassion that's at the base, this desire to care, is another sign you're amazing. You know, we don't have to cultivate these to acknowledge that. It's more powerful just to acknowledge that they're there, and that will reorder the behavior. Just to acknowledge this, that you are amazing because you exist, because you are aware, because you have a desire to be of benefit and help others, because you love to connect with each other and ourselves and objects. And you love to be compassionate. You are compassion. It's not even a quality of you, it is who you are. It's pouring forth. You know, this whole YouTube channel thing that I'm making here is just, it exemplifies all of these qualities in something as simple as making videos. You know, the desire to be of benefit, having compassion to support others in situations similar to yourself. Yeah, so for the rest of the day, if you choose to, you can just really enjoy your amazingness. Just all you have to do is stop and pause. And there it is. Amazing. You stop and you pause, and it's like, oh, it's amazing. Try it out for yourself. Post in the comments below, and please share these videos. I'm starting my channel again, and obviously I want to connect with as many people as possible. See, it's already there. I want to be of as benefit as possible, and I would really enjoy it if you would share these videos, only if you find them useful and you feel others would benefit from their content. You know, Facebook, Twitter, you know, mention me in your channel, anything you can to help me share the work that I'm going to be doing here, because it is going to be a party. Yeah, Raw Awakening. I love it. I'm so happy here. I'll speak to you soon.